Trojan varsity fans this afternoon, or this morning. Well, it's a late morning anyway. The Trojans will play host here to the Bulldogs of Tri-Valley in the brand new gymnasium, brand new floor here at UD. The first time the girls have played on it this season, since the floor was refinished during the summer and the fall here now, and the first time that they have come out onto the court with their brand new uniforms. So everything new today. Coach Shadle looking for a win here. The junior varsity has won their ball game, and the Trojan varsity looking for a victory this afternoon. So we'll see if we can't get one here now in just a moment, as it's about time for the game to get underway, and we'll pick up both the ball players on both teams here in just a moment. They'll have the introductions and then we'll be back. The Bulldogs will send out Wolfgang to jump center here. We'll pick up the rest of these guys as we go along. There's Block, Miller, Wolfgang, Brusso, and another young lady that I didn't pick up here yet, but we'll get them in a minute. Here's the opening tip now, and it goes to UD. This is going to be Erdman with it. Erdman out there, bounces it on the near wing here for Bechtel. Now back to Erdman. Inside they go with it to Botts. Erdman, Botts, Jen Daniels for three. No good. Rebound comes down to Wolfgang, and back with it come the Bulldogs. UD coming off a 10-point loss just Thursday night up at Greenwood, and a good ball game. Wolfgang with a shot no good, or Block rather with a shot no good. Miller has it, and Miller's going to be held and fouled as Shayna Erdman will pick up the foul, I believe. Or was it a foul? No, it was a tie-up. No foul, no foul. Here's Block into the corner here for Miller, and Miller gets it back out here for that block. Block out pretty instrumental in their victories, I believe. Sullenberger for Block out in front. Here's pass inside for Block. Block looking for two. It's up, no good. Rebound comes down there to Botts. Brandy, who played a super ball game the other night up at Greenwood, where the Trojans fell short by 10 points to a really good Greenwood ball club. So UD should win some ball games here this season for sure. Ball stolen away as both teams get off to a slow offensive start. Sullenberger will drop it for Block. Inside it goes to Sullenberger. Her shot is no good. Rebound there to Botts on a good strong rebound, and a foul called. Holding foul will be called on Sullenberger, the first foul of the ball game. And UD will inbound the ball. Okay. Bouncing pass over there intended for Jen Daniels, but right through Jen and out of bounds that time. Still no score. Played about a minute and a half of the ball game. Neither team has scored. Miss block. Sullenberger has it. Sullenberger drives it into the paint, puts up a 12-footer. It spins in and out, no good, but a foul's called. Foul may have been on number 15 here. And for Amy, that will be her first, team's first. Amy playing with a patch on her chin where she received cut the other night up at Greenwood. Nearly required stitches, but they pasted her back together, and she's going to play no matter what. Sullenberger's first shot is good, and the Bulldogs lead 1-0. 6:22 remaining here in the first quarter. Second shot, good. First miss Sullenberger, and it's now a 2-0 ball game. Here's Erdman with Daniels on the right wing. Jen has it. Jen looking to go inside on the baseline, dumping it inside, probably intended for Crystal Snyder, but picked off by the Bulldogs, and back with it comes block for Sullenberger. Sullenberger driving it in, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound underneath there, off the hands of Botts and out of bounds. It will be inbounded by Miller. Back over in the wing. This is Brusso. Now back out in front as Jen Daniels goes for the steal and goes hard on the boards, and they're going to call it backcourt. Jen is okay, but boy, did she go hard to the brand new hardwoods here, checking her elbow, and I think Jen's going to be okay. This is Erdman for Bechtel on the wing, back inside now. Botts across the court they go here for Jen Daniels. Jen steps up for two. It's good. Jen Daniels, a 12-footer from over on the right side that time. And we're tied at 2. Sullenberger looking to go inside, dumps it off over there for that block out. She tries to go around Jen Daniels, but Brusso will pick it up out here and give it to Miller. Miller back outside for a block. Block for 2. It's good. There's that block gal, and she's got 2, and it's now a 4-2 ball game. Tri-Valley in the lead. Shot from outside for 3. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down to Brusso, and Brusso will clear it back here as coming away with it is that Sullenberger for a block. Sullenberger trying to set something up, looking inside here, but the ball tipped away nicely by Botts and picked up by Shayna Erdman. UD with a chance to tie it back up here. That's Jen. Jen for 3 from outside. No good. Rebound right there to that Wolfgang, and back come the Bulldogs, leading 4-2. Sullenberger dumping it inside for block. Block spins into the paint, rolls it off on the wing over here now as Miller picks it up. And hold everything. A hold called on Shayna Erdman. Shayna will pick up her first, and the Bulldogs will inbound the ball. Sarah Wirt, the freshman point guard, checks into the ball game now for UD. And a shot is taken in there as Brooke Kreiser also entered the ball game. And the ball stolen away here by Botts, given back here to Sarah Wirt. Sarah playing her first varsity ball game here at home. Has played well on the road, but here's a ball tapped loose at Brusso had it, and she knocks it out of bounds here. And it will be UD ball. Oh, they're going to call it black ball. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, they're going to give it to Miller. I think it was a bad call. So does the 150 fans on this side think it was bad, too. Sullenberger drops it back over there. Brusso. Brusso for 2. No good. Rebound to Botts. Good rebound by Brandy. She'll clear it back over here now for that Sarah Wirt. Wirt on the dump over here for Bechtel. And that pass is knocked out of there as Brusso got a hand on that one. And let's see, it's going to be Crystal Snyder checking out of the ball game as Amy Rao into the game for UD. So bounce inside here for Bechtel. She tries to go inside for Rao, but the ball is knocked away, and coming back with it is Miller for the Bulldogs. Miller will stop, drop it back here now for block. Brusso steps inside the 3-point shooting range and puts one up no good. Missed everything. And we've got 3:21 left here in a slow-paced offensively anyway, first quarter for both teams. Bechtel from outside. Ooh, in and out. It spun. No good. Rebound inside. They're going to be controlled off the fingertips of the Bulldogs. And UD will inbound the ball. Brooke Kreiser, number 12 for UD, will inbound the ball. Brooke dumps it inside there for Botts. Botts for 2. It is good. So Brandy on the inbounds pass. Put a little 6-footer up from the left wing side here. And back with it comes that Sullenberger on the wing for Brusso. And Brusso walked with it. Nope, a hold. Ooh, looked like a walk, but I guess she was held. Foul is on Wirt, her first. Miller to inbound the ball for Tri-Valley. The ball knocked out of there by Bechtel. And a good move by Amy Bechtel. Knocking it out of there. And again, Miller of Tri-Valley will inbound the ball. Does so here, and they bounce it inside for Wolfgang. Wolfgang for 2. It's good. 6-4, Tri-Valley by 2. That Wolfgang came to life in another ball game earlier this year. Here is Brooke Kreiser. Kreiser dropping it back here for Wirt. Wirt On the baseline they go now for Rao. Amy's shot won't go, and the rebound comes down the block, and she'll come back with it. Tri-Valley leading by 2, 6-4. Sullenberger out in front with Bechtel on her. Dropping it over here for Miller. Miller looking to go inside. It's tapped out of there by Brandy Botts. Trying to get inside to Wolfgang, but Brandy tapped it out of there, and Miller will inbound again for the Bulldogs. There's a shot by Brusso. It's good. It's 8-4. Tri-Valley by 2, and timeout. Or no, a walk. They're going to call a walk on UD. Abby Dreibelbiss will check into the ball game to replace Brooke Kreiser for Upper Dauphin, and now Coach Shadle will call timeout. We have remaining here in the first quarter, and the Trojans trail by 4, 8-4. For a presentation earlier this morning before the junior varsity ball game, Cuppies on a Square responsible, along with Coca-Cola, for supplying the scoreboard on the north end of the gym. The very detailed scoreboard on the south end of the gym, courtesy of Coke and Mid-Penn Bank. Also, a special thanks down there to Metal Industries for the shipping, and for the building trades for installing our scoreboard. But this tells you everything, and is a really decent scoreboard here at UD now. Place looking great. Here's Miller to inbound the ball. Does so here for Block. Block double teamed as they try to trap her up here. But she got away from that trap, and Sullenberger's got it back, races down the middle, dumps it onto the baseline in there, intended for Wolfgang, with the ball rolled loose, still on the floor. Picked up in there, let's see, saved in bounds, though, and Sullenberger forces a shot up, and she is fouled. As she went to the deck hard, picked up the ball, and then fired one up from almost a half sitting or half standing position, and she was hammered, and she'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on Abby Dreibelbiss, her first. And the first shot by Sullenberger is good. Here's Dreibelbiss's Sullenberger's second shot. Good also. And it's now a 10-4 ball game. As Wirt works it up here. Now the UD has to get a little bit more control here. Dreibelbiss near wing over here now. Bechtel back out in front for Wirt. Pass over there for Dreibelbiss. Abby for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to that Brusso, who rolls it back here for Miller. Miller picks it up, has it tipped away from Brusso, but oh, wait a minute. Sarah Wirt couldn't quite hold up that time and bumped into Miller, and it'll be Brusso. Wow. There was Amy Rao to the board pretty hard that time. And back come the Bulldogs. Aaron's sister Sarah here had picked up her second personal foul on that last foul. Here's Dreibelbiss for 2. It's good. Trojans working it around nicely that time. Found Abby about 10 feet out on the right wing over there, and she put her home. Good job. Here's Block with it for Miller. Miller looking to go inside, but it's knocked out of there again as Botts cuts off that pass intended for Wolfgang inside there. And Brandy Botts there a couple of times now in the ball game to knock that pass away. Inbound pass here comes back to Sullenberger. Sullenberger winding it around, dropping it over there for Brusso. Brusso with a shot from outside, no good. Rebound comes down, and Botts has it for UD. Back here for Wirt. It's 10-6. UD needs to get back here and tie this ball game up and then take the lead. Dreibelbiss back here for Wirt. Near wing over here for Bechtel, and Amy can't hang on to that pass. It goes out of her hands, and it'll be 28 seconds remaining here as Tri-Valley inbounds that ball. Here comes that Sullenberger with a head of steam. Over on the right wing side she goes for Brusso. Brusso guarded over there by a couple of Trojans, gets the ball loose, passes it inside here, and the ball comes loose with 14 seconds remaining. Here comes Wirt. Wirt looking over in the wing. Now they dump it onto the baseline. Shot from the side. Wouldn't go, and hold everything. A foul is going to be called. They're going to call a foul, I think. on Brandy Botts. Yep, Brandy's going to pick up her first. 3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 10-6 Tri-Valley. Miller will inbound it. Bounces it inside here, picked up by Brandy Botts. Brandy with a bounce pass over here. Let's see, a shot taken, a foul. Foul before the shot. Hold the phone. Foul before the time rang. And I believe Sarah will be at the line shooting too. And she will. There's no time remaining here in the first quarter, but Sarah will be allowed. And it looks like a 3-point shot. I mean, my gosh, she was way out here. There's a question now about 3 shots. What the heck kind of a call was that? Man, she was well beyond the 3-shot spot to make that one. Here's her first shot. It's good. All right, Sarah, good job. Second shot. Good. All right. She should be shooting one more. And timeout called now. Wait a minute. Coach Shadle with a good argument here now, wondering what happened to the 3-shot thing. Come on. Ay. Oh, well, she made 2 out of the 2. Good job. Okay, now the Trojans, beginning the second period, have a 2-point deficit. Over they spin it. Here's Bechtel from the side for 2. It's good, and we're tied at 10-10. Amy Bechtel with a nice bucket from over on that right wing position. Amy switching over to the right wing for the second quarter here now. And she hit a nice bucket. Block with it for Sollenberger. Sollenberger dumping it inside the block. Block trying to dump it over there for Wolfgang, but it's going to go out of bounds. And it will be UD ball, and the Trojans with a chance to come back and take the lead now. There's a good bounce pass for Dribelvis, and the ball is going to be stolen away here as Brousseau picks it up. Bechtel back on her. Shot taken, no good. Rebound tapped around in there and controlled, but out of bounds goes Bechtel with it. And let's see. No, they're going to rule it one off the Bulldogs. And back comes Wirt with it for UD. Wirt for Dribelvis. Dribelvis bounced it inside for Botts. As they go over there for Bechtel. Bechtel for 2 more, a little bit too long, and it's going to be tapped out there. Rao with a return shot, good. Amy Rao nails 1 for 2, and UD takes the lead now. Brousseau over into the corner. This is Brousseau with it. She double dribbles it. And it will be UD with the ball. Now it's 12-10, Upper Dauphin by 2. Trojans getting it in gear. Here comes that Wirt. Near wing over here, Dribelvis, and now back to Wirt inside the Bot, spinning it over in the wing. Now back into Brandy. On a nice play, and a shot wouldn't go, but she's fouled, and Brandy will go to the line shooting 2. Brandy to the line, shooting a pair. And her first one, good. Boy, Brandy is just absolutely an excellent foul shooter. Just loops that thing up there, and it just knows where it's supposed to go. 13-10 now, UD by 3. Brandy can make it 4. And she did. All right. A 4-point margin now for UD, who trailed at least by 4 at one time, and trailed by 6. 10-4 it was at one time. Here's a nice pass inside there, and a good play on a quick move that time into Brousseau, and Brousseau put her home. And it's a 14-12 ball game now. UD by 2. Wirt near wing over here. Dribelvis on the baseline, and attempt by Rao is partially blocked perhaps and didn't get near the bucket. And back with it comes that Sollenberger. She puts a shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around in there, and Brandy Botts comes down with it for UD. Quick pass ahead here now for Wirt. Sarah Wirt out in front, bounces it on the wing over here for Dribelvis, and her pass though is stolen away by Brousseau and then gotten back again, but lost by Upper Dauphin, and Miller will inbound for the Bulldogs for Sollenberger. Sollenberger Defended out there by Bechtel. Now it goes inside. They go with it for that Russo. Her shot, no good, and it goes out of bounds off the shot. Sort of a UD ball. No block on the shot. Some of the fans over there from the valley over wanted a call on that, but it wasn't blocked. Tipped at all. Just a bad shot. Here's Wirt spinning it over on the wing for Bechtel. Now back out in front for Wirt. Wirt dribbles once, puts the shot up, and it wouldn't go in. Rebound, let's see, controlled over there by UD. Crystal Snyder helped tap that one back in there as Crystal's back into the ball game. Replacing Rao. And now Shade, Tara Shade, will come in to replace Amy Bechtel. Miller will inbound the ball for Tri-Valley. To either block or Sollenberger. It's going to be Sollenberger with it. Sollenberger racing down the right side, tries to dump it inside, but it's picked off again in there by Brandy Botts. Brandy playing both good defense and offense for UD. And it back here for Wirt. Sarah for Shade on the right wing. Now back out here for Wirt. This is Drive Abyss. Abby on the baseline. Shot a little bit short. Rebound tapped around in there. Let's see. Controlled by Sollenberger. Sollenberger racing down that left wing side. Goes all the way to the bucket. And a foul's going to be called. The foul might be on Wirt. If it is, it'd be her third. No, I guess it was on Brandy Botts. Brandy picked up her second with 4:46 left here in the second period. So Brandy's going to have to play a little more softly, I guess. Sollenberger at the line shooting 2. First one's no good. 14-12 ball game. Sollenberger looking to come back and get her ball club to within 1. And she did. 14-13, 4:46 left. Time called momentarily as, let's see, Wirt will check out of the ball game. Daniels back in for UDA. So it's Botts, Daniels, Shade, Drive Abyss, and Snyder. Here's a shot for 3 from outside. It's good. Jen Daniels nails a 3-footer from 20, or a 3-pointer from 22 feet out. Nice shot, Jen. Over to the corner it goes, and hold the phone. We got a push on Sollenberger of the Bulldogs. Pushing off as the play went up court, away from the ball. 4:27 remaining. UD by 4, 17-13. Here's Jen Daniels for Drive Abyss. Jen looking for 3 more. Little short. Rebound off the hands of Block, I believe. And let's see. We're going to have Bechtel and Erdman check back in. They will replace Shade and Drive Abyss for UD. This is Erdman. Sheena out in front. Near wing here now. Now they bounce it inside for Snyder. Cross it goes for Bechtel. Bechtel for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down inside there for that 50 gal. That's Huffman. And hold everything. Ball out of bounds off the Tri-Valley. Jen Daniels will inbound that basketball. Cross they go for Bechtel. She tries to shovel it ahead for Snyder, but ball picked off in there now. And this is Brusso trying to roll it inside here for Block. Block picks it up in the paint, fires one up, no good. Rebound here to Daniels. Jen, whoa, hold everything. Jen might have got tangled up and walked that time. She did. She was looking to pass it inside and found her teammate blocked off in there, and then tried to get control of the dribble again and kind of went for a walk with it. Here comes a ball knocked out of there by UD, and Brusso will, or Sollenberger lost it. They rule. 3 minutes, 38 seconds remaining in the half. Fast-moving ball game, it seems. Here's Jen with it. Jen, near wing over here now for Erdman, and now back to Daniels. Now Erdman has it. She steps up for 2, a little long. Rebound there to that Sollenberger. And she will pass it down here real quickly, intended for Miller, but way over her head and out of bounds as Bixler. Andrea Bixler checks in to replace Crystal Snyder for UDA. Here's a shot from the side by Bechtel. No good. Rebound tipped around in here, and Erdman with a rebound for UD, and a good one it was. Jen for two. No good. Rebound comes back over this way, and Sullenberger controls for the Tri-Valley Bulldogs. Over here now for that block. Now Sullenberger has it. Dropping it inside for block. 12-footer. No good. Rebound tipped around in there. Botts comes down with a rebound and goes heavily to the boards. But Brandy is going to be okay, but they're going to call Brandy for a walk, I believe. Brandy finds that hard to believe, so do I. Anyway, Miller will inbound the ball. Does so here and bounces it off Sullenberger, but Brusso picking it up for Sullenberger, dumping it inside for Block. Block will pass it out here for Miller. Miller goes on the right baseline, and a blocking foul called on Sheena Erdman. I believe it'll be her second. At the line, shooting a 1-and-1. First shot, in and out, no good. Botts with a rebound. And back here from Erdman. Sheena with a head of steam. Puts it up on the boards, but it wouldn't go down. And back with it comes Brusso. She has it tipped out of there by Bechtel, and finally lost off Brusso. So a good play by Amy Bechtel that time, really chasing that young gal down over there. Erdman checks out as Kreiser checking back in for UDA. Daniels has Kreiser on the left wing and Bechtel on the right wing. This is Jen looking for three. Little short. Rebound underneath there to Botts. She puts a shot up that wouldn't go down, and a foul will be called. The foul will be on Brooke Kreiser as Brooke hammered somebody in there on that rebound. She'll pick up the foul. Got 2:05 left here in the half. 17-13 UD by 4 as Brooke picked up her second personal foul, and I think the young gal will be shooting a 1-and-1. These two refs here are a little bit screwed up, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe the new scoreboard has them a little befuddled. I'm not sure. At any rate, it's a 1-and-1, and to the line goes Huffman for the Bulldogs. Botts in there along with Bechtel, Kreiser, Bixler, and Daniels. Huffman shooting a 1-and-1. First shot, good. Second shot by Huffman is short and missed the whole works. And UD will get the ball with 2:05 left and a 3-point advantage for Upper Dauphin, 17-14. Here's Daniels working it inside now to Bixler. It spins out on the side now back into Daniels. Now here's Bechtel for two. Good. Amy Bechtel, where'd she get to? There she is. Amy with two more. 19-14, UD by 5. Ooh, looked like a walk. Block has it. Sullenberger dumps it inside for Block. Block in the paint. Back out here for Miller. Miller for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound bumped around in there, but controlled by the Bulldogs. Here's Sullenberger on the wing over there for Brusso. Brusso shot blocked by Bixler. Andrea with a good block. And let's see. Now the ball stolen back again. Huffman with a shot. No good. Rebound there to Huffman. She puts a shot up. No good. Rebound to Botts. Brandy with a strong rebound that time. Clears it for UD with 1:10 remaining in the half. Daniels on the wing over there for Bechtel for two and hold the phone. A foul is called. A pushing foul underneath. And it might be on Brandy Botts. It is. And Brandy will pick up her third personal foul. And that's going to send Crystal Snyder into the ball game to replace Brandy, I believe, as Brandy will check out with 3 personals here in the first half. Does not bode well for UD. Sullenberger at the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Wolfgang back into the ball game for Tri-Valley. Shot by Sullenberger is no good. Rebound underneath there, controlled by Andrea Bixler, and she'll drop it back here now for Wirt. Wirt back into the ball game. Bounce pass over here now for Daniels. Inside for Crystal Snyder. Crystal finds Bechtel open on the right side. Puts a shot up and in. Good. Amy Bechtel, a 14-footer that time from that right wing position. 21-14 UD by 7. Ooh, a bounce pass inside, and they're going to call a charge this time. A charge on Sullenberger as this Sullenberger went flying in there and picked up the charging call. Good grief. Inside of a minute left to play now. Bechtel outside here. Now Daniels has it for Wirt. 28 seconds remaining. Over there for Bechtel. Back outside to Wirt. Near wing here for Daniels. Daniels with a shot from outside. It's a three-point attempt, but no good, and block with the rebound. Over there for Sollenberger. Sollenberger crossing the timeline. 11 seconds remaining in the half. Passes it here for Sollenberger, or for Block, and Miller has it. Miller on the baseline, pops a shot up and in, good. And that'll about do it now, as we have a second left, and that's going to do it. So the score at the end of one half of the ball game, it's UDA 21 and the Tri-Valley Bulldogettes 16. Well, we're back for the second half now, as the Bulldogs will put the ball in play to begin the second half here. UDA up by 5 at halftime, 21-16, and we're set to go. Miller inbounds it here for Brusso. Brusso dumping it inside for Block. Block for 2. It's good. Can't get that block too hot, as she'll burn you. And back come these Trojans. Wirt over there for Daniels. Now back to Daniels. Now back outside here for Sarah Wirt. Jen Daniels on the left wing. Cross court it comes here now for Erdman. Now back out to Wirt. To Daniels. To Wirt. Jen on the left side. Near wing over here for Erdman. Inside they go here now for Kreiser. Here's a shot by Daniels. No good. Rebound comes down to Block, and a foul call. The foul will be on the Brookster. She'll pick up the personal foul, I do believe. Yep. Brooke picks up the foul. It will be her check in a minute here. Brusso coming back with it for the Bulldogs. Now back out to that Block gal. She has a bounce pass inside, rolls off the fingertips of number 13, Lease, into the ball game for the first time for the Bulldogs. Erdman. Now they go to drop it inside, but it's away here with it. It comes Miller. That time Daniels' pass was looking for somebody inside who broke the other way. Here's a ball picked up on the floor. And back with it comes Jen Daniels. Daniels to the hoop for 2, a little bit short. Rebound comes down to Wolfgang. And she'll throw it over there for that Block gal. Block working with Brusso out in front, but they dump it inside there for Lease. And Lease dribbles inside, looking for Block. Pass is blocked away and picked up by Kreiser, and a foul. No, a walk. Kind of call a walk, as she's fallen into by both Wolfgang and Block, and they call Brooke for the walk. Anyway, 6:09 left here in the third quarter. This is Brusso. Inside she goes with it and hold the phone. Brooke Kreiser will pick up yet another personal foul. Apparently the scoreboard, after 1 day's use, or 1.5 games use, has failed to indicate the fouls. Somehow or another, something doesn't happen, unless John Long over there is not sure about how to work it. I'm not sure. I think John's having a problem with it, however. Anyway, it's 21-18 now. It's keeping the score, just isn't giving the fouls. Here's a ball tapped away in there by Brusso, but recovered by Wirt. And Wirt flying up the court with it here. Will try to drop it inside, but it's tapped away. Regained by UD. Shot by Daniels is good. Well, that wasn't exactly a patented move by anybody, as the ball was rolling loose all over the place. There's a double dribble call on the Bulldogs, and UD will inbound the ball. Daniels will inbound. It's 23-18 now. The UD margin back up to 5 again. Here's Bechtel for 2. It's good. Amy Bechtel with a nice 14-footer from over there on that left baseline. And Brusso coming back with it. UD by 7. Bounce pass inside, picked off by Kreiser. And back come the Trojans. 25-18. Wirt Daniels into the corner for Bechtel. Now in front here for Kreiser. Kreiser looking for two. She is fouled. And Brooke will go to the line to shoot 2 freebies. Come on, Brookster. No, I guess Brooke isn't shooting. I guess they think she wasn't shooting. I'm not sure what kind of a call that was. Where the heck? I'm not sure. Anyway, this is Daniels inside for Kreiser. Kreiser pushed this shot up and in. Good. Well, by gosh, she was shooting that time. Had a girl, Brooke. Trojans with some full court pressure now, and the ball stolen away by Bechtel. Bechtel for 2. Good. Trojans with some good, heavy forecourt trapping out there, and it cost the Bulldogs. Here's a ball nearly tapped away, but they regain control, and Block has it for the Bulldogs. Block with Erdman on her. Over here now for Brusso with Wirt on her. Inside they go. The ball tapped out of there nicely by Kreiser, but regained by the Bulldogs. There's a ball. Brusso has it. Knocked away again. Still loose out here. Picked up and ahead for Bechtel. Amy for 2. Amy is hammered into the boards. And 22, I think it was, Sullenberger will pick up the foul, and timeout will be called by Tri-Valley. We've got 4:14 remaining here in the third period. 29-18, UDA by 11, and we may be shooting when we come back. With these refs, you never know. Amy Bechtel lines up following the timeout now to shoot 2. See if Amy can get a couple of these in here. Here's her first shot, is short. And we'll see what Amy can do with her second shot. It is in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Wolfgang, who is tied up with it there very nicely, as Jen Daniels hung on to that one right underneath the bucket, and UD will get the ball back. Here's Erdman on the left side over there, winding around with it. Fires one up from over there, no good. Rebound under here, controlled by UD. Back here for Daniels for 2. Good save in there by Amy Bechtel. Back to Jen Daniels, and Jen popped her home. 31-18, UDA by 13. Looks a little more comfortable. Russo with it, passes it wildly. Ball loose, picked up in there by Shade. Quick pass over there for Erdman, and a foul called. The foul will be on Block. And be none, or will it be shooting? I'm not sure. I guess she was shooting, and Erdman will go to the line, shooting 2. We'll watch Shayna's first shot here. It is perfect. All right. She'll get one more. 32-18 now, 14-point margin. And Sheena will like to make it 15 if she can. And she did. All right. 2 nice foul shots by that Sheena Erdman. 33-18. Here comes Brusso, stopping a 15-foot shot. Good. Miss Brusso for 2. Tara Shade coming back with it for UD. For Erdman, who bounces it here for Bechtel. Bechtel looking for 2 more. It's good. Amy Bechtel, another nice shot. This time she's on the right wing down here. Ooh, the ball knocked loose. Oh, wait a second. We have a collision out front here, and it looks as though Abby Drabobis will pick up the foul, as Abby blocked off Sullenberger. Or was it Block? At any rate, it was a foul. Here's Sullenberger with it now, heading down the right side, dumping it inside here for Wolfgang. Wolfgang partially blocked away there nicely by Drabobis, and back with it comes UD. Nice block in there by that Abby Drabobis. Jen Daniels with it. Jen pulls it back here now for Jen again, on to the wing. Dumping it inside they go, and a foul will be called. The foul will be on Wolfgang. Team's 4th, I believe. Yep. And Jen Daniels will inbound the ball. 2:53 remaining here in the third. Inbound pass back here now for Erdman. Swinging it over there for Daniels. Dumping it inside for Drabobis. Picked up by Jen. Jen steps back, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound down to Sullenberger with Shade on her. Sullenberger looking for something to develop underneath, gives it to Block instead. Now Sollenberger has it back. A give and go to Block. Block for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound in there to Wolfgang, and her shot is no good. She's fouled before the shot, I do believe. So it will be the UD's fourth team foul. And let's see. Wirt back into the ball game to replace Erdman, and Kreiser back in there to replace Daniels. Erdman picked up her third personal that time as Sollenberger goes for two and misses the shot. Rebound loose in here, picked up by Wolfgang. Her shot won't go. And Dreibelvis coming back with it. Abby will bounce it back here for Sarah Wirt. Wirt near wing over here now for Shade. Whoops. Shade goes inside with it, but picking it off is Brousseau. And Brousseau racing down there, and they're going to call Abby Dreibelvis with a blocking foul, the team's fifth. Abby's perhaps second, something like that. And Wolfgang, or rather Miller will inbound the ball for Tri-Valley. Sollenberger dumping it inside there for Wolfgang. Her shot won't go. Another return shot, it won't go. And let's see, the ball's going to roll out of there off the of the Bulldogs. And Wirt brings it back up with 1:50 remaining here in the third period. Wirt for Dreibelvis, back over here for Wirt. Now Abby's got it, bounces it inside on the baseline for Shade for two, it's good. Tara Shade hits a two-bagger, about 6 feet out on the left wing, left baseline. There's a ball tipped ahead here by Bechtel. Kreiser for Bechtel. Bechtel for two. It wouldn't go, and the rebound comes down to Sollenberger, who heads down the court with it, with a rush down the right side. Now she'll draw it up, stopping, popping one from 18 feet out, short of everything. Saved inside by Brousseau. Let's see, ball loose, fought for over here, picked up by Miller. Back outside here for Brousseau. Brousseau, whoops, wait a minute. Brousseau is hung on to by Sarah Wirt. Foul called on Wirt. Team sixth for Wirt. It will be her third. There's a pass inside, rolls loose. Sarah's got it, covers it like a fumble out here, and she is tied up, and it's going to be Tri-Valley with the ball. As Miller will inbound the ball for the Bulldogs. In here for Sollenberger. And now Brousseau had it, back to Miller, and Miller's fouled as Abby Dreibelvis picks up the foul. Trojan fouls coming fast and furious here now. That's their seventh, and Sollenberger, or Miller, whichever it was, will go to the line shooting. It'll be Miller going to the line shooting a 1-and-1 now, as the Trojans have quickly picked up their seventh team foul. For Abby, she has picked up her fourth. So Abby's going to have to skate slowly here. She picked up foul number 4, and Crystal Snyder ready to come into the ball game to replace Abby. And here comes Crystal, and there goes Abby. Okay, Abby's going to depart here now. She's played a good, tough, aggressive ball game, but picked up 4 fouls with 58 seconds remaining here in period 3. Next shot by Miller is good. So it's 37-22. Absent in the ball game for a while now, sitting on the bench for UD, is Brandy Botts, of course. Brandy with a couple of 3 fouls, I think. Here's a shot taken by Shade, no good. They dish it back out to Tara, and Tara hooks it up and in, good. Nice pass out from underneath to Tara Shade, and Tara put her home. Nice job, 39-22. Sollenberger works it down the right wing side over there for Miller. Miller looking for a little help inside, nothing doing. There's Sollenberger, nice bounce inside, stolen away very nicely by Brooke Kreiser. Brooke with a quick outlet pass here, but it's going to be picked off by Sollenberger. And Sollenberger will drop it back with 15 seconds remaining in the third. Block has it. They're going to try to get worked inside here for the last shot. I guess Sollenberger will take it in. Pump an 8-foot shot up, no good. Rebound comes down there and controlled. Well, no, not controlled with 4 seconds left. It rolls off the fingertips of UD. Miller will inbound the ball. Miller looking for some help and gets it over here to Sollenberger. Sollenberger pops it up at the buzzer. The next shot is good. Wolfgang puts the shot up and in at the buzzer to end the third quarter. But the Trojans, with an excellent third quarter, now take a pretty darn good lead, a 15-pointer, into the final period. It's 39-24 UDA. Okay, the fourth period underway. UD with the ball for Bechtel. Erdman and Bechtel. Now back to Erdman. Daniels on the right wing. Here comes Erdman, taking it inside, puts a shot up, it wouldn't go, and a rebound comes down to Wolfgang, and she is tied up immediately, and a foul called. They're going to call a foul on who? Oh, on Erdman, and that might be about 4 or 3 on Sheena. Let's find out here once. 4 on Sheena. And it's going to send Wolfgang to the line shooting a 1-and-1. And Miss Wolfgang, his first shot is no good. Rebound comes over here to Brandy Botts, who is back into the ball game now for UDA, along with Erdman, Bechtel, Rao, and Daniels. Here's a shot from outside for 3. Wouldn't go. Rebound inside there, controlled by Sullenberger, who takes it away for the Bulldogs. Sullenberger working it down the right side over there, looking for some help from Block, and Block has the ball now. Daniels on her. She'll swing it over the near wing here for Brusso. Brusso from 12 feet out, no good. Rebound comes down to Amy Rao, and Amy will pass it back here for Daniels, and UD coming back. Bechtel on the left wing, bouncing it inside here for Botts. Botts for 2, just wouldn't stay down. And let's see, it's going to go out of bounds off the hands of UD. No, off the Bulldogs. And Daniels will inbound the ball for Botts. Botts turnaround shot, good. Nice shot by that Brandy Botts. Well, Brandy knew exactly where she was when she took that inbound pass. Sullenberger looking for Miller. Miller has it now. Back out to Block. And Block for Sullenberger. Inside it goes. Ball tipped away but gathered in by Brusso. Brusso with 15-footer. No good. Rebound there to Miller, and Miller is fouled. Foul might be on Bechtel, I believe. Yep. Amy picks up the personal. Miller will go to the line to shoot 2. For Amy Bechtel, it is her second of the ball game, and for Miller, she misses her first one. Second shot coming up here for Miss Miller, and it is a good one. 6:29 remaining, 41-25, UD by 16. As Erdman comes bouncing inside with it here, and let's see what they're going to do. They're going to call an offensive foul, as they're going to say Sheena banged into Wolfgang. And they'll give Sheena the charge. And for Sheena, that is foul number 5. Sheena checks out of the ball game on that last foul, and she doesn't feel very good about that one, but nevertheless, it is 5 personals on her, and she is replaced in there now by Wirt. Here's Block for Sullenberger. Miller has the ball roll loose off of her hands, and Bechtel ties it up over there. Amy, sporting that beard on her chin, white as the snow, now has that tape on there to hold her scar together, or her cut together. Okay, here's what? A hold. I guess you'd call it a hold, as Sullenberger staggered under the bucket with the ball. Somebody must have been holding her. And she'll go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Foul was on Rao, I think, according to the, well, maybe not, according to the scoreboard. Now, it's a little messed up here. Shot taken, no good. Return shot is no good. And back come the Trojans with it. This is Wirt out in front for Daniels. Jen looking for 3, wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around in there. Let's see, controlled by Amy Rao. Back over here for Bechtel. Now outside for Wirt. Back to Bechtel. Bechtel for 2 more, a little bit long this time. Brandy Botts with a turnaround return shot, wouldn't go. Rao with a shot. It is good. No, a walk called. Nope, they're going to call Amy for a walk. And her shot was good, but it wouldn't count. Okay, 41-25. Here comes Block with it. Over here for Brusso, and Amy Rao is going to pick up a blocking foul. She went into Brusso, and Miss Brusso will go the line shooting a 1-and-1. Something is haywire with the clock, or the clock operator, I'm not sure. Anyway, he has the player up, but no fouls recorded this time, and there was just a bunch, and at any rate, the shot is missed, and back with it come the Trojans. As with many new products, especially electronic ones, why sometimes there's glitches, and apparently John has found a glitch in this one. Rao with a shot that wouldn't go, Bots with a follow-up shot, and Brandy is shoved out of there. And was it before the shot or after? Nope, before. And UD will inbound the ball. Here's Daniels. Daniels pushing it back here for Wirt. Wirt bounces it over there now for Bechtel. Bechtel looking for 3 off the glass. It wouldn't go. Here's Bots for 2. It is good. The bucket counts, and Brandy will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. All right, good girl, Brandy. She'll be shooting 1. Was on block, her third, as Travelvis and Shade come back in for UD to replace Daniels and Bechtel. And Bots will be at the line shooting 1 as soon as this young Wolfgang gal gets her shoelaced up. And I guess she's ready. Brandy at the line shooting 1. 4:58 remaining in the ball game. Shot, no good. Rebound, tip back out here. Let's see, controlled by Wirt. Wirt, 15-footer. It's good. Sarah Wirt pops in a 15-foot shot, and it's 45-25 UDA by 20. Ooh, Sollenberger rolls it over in the wing here for Miller, and I mean rolls it for sure. Now Sollenberger will take it near wing over here for Brusso. Brusso for 2, fires it solidly against the back guard, but no chance of that one to go in, and back with it comes Wirt for UDA. Over there for Drivelvis. Now back to Wirt. Abby Drivelvis has it again. Abby's going to look for 3 from outside, a little bit long, and Sollenberger with the rebound for the Bulldogs. Tara Shade back here defending on her. Now they dump it into the corner there for Miller. Miller steps up for 2. Won't go. Rebound tapped around in there. And let's see, Brooke Kreiser will have it roll off her fingers and out of bounds. Huffman checking back into the ball game along with Bixler for Tri-Valley. They have a Bixler. We have a Bixler. Not in the game right now, but anyway. Here's Huffman dumping it inside. Shot taken in there by Block, wouldn't go. Rebound tapped around and controlled by Huffman. She turns around, puts a shot up, no good. Block has her shot knocked out of her hands by Wirt, and back she comes with the basketball. 3 minutes, 48 seconds remaining. Bounce pass over here for Drivelvis. Now inside for Kreiser. Kreiser tries to stuff it across there for Shade, but whoa, look out, Tara. Look out here. Wow. Tara's okay, but bounced heavily off that pad. I understand they're getting new pads here, too. They're going to cover the doors and everything down there. Should be nice, but they won't be here for maybe a couple of weeks or a month or 2. Here's Sollenberger dropping it inside for Block. Block, 12-footer, no good. Rebound on the far side, picked off there by that Wirt. And Sarah coming back with it for UDA. Shade on the left wing. Drivelvis on the right wing. She's going to go back over there for Shade. Now back out front for Wirt. 3 minutes, 8 seconds remaining. In on the baseline for Brooke Kreiser for 2. Nice bounce pass over there by Tara Shade to Brooke Kreiser, and Kreiser finished it off. 47-25. Here comes Sollenberger looking for 2. It's good. So Sollenberger gets 2. 47-27. 20-point ball game. Here's Shade ahead quickly now for Bots, who's back into the ball game, or is in the ball game, and hold the phone. A foul called over there on Block, I believe. Just what we needed this afternoon. We have 2 Bixlers in the ball game, one for the black, one for the white. Andrea Bixler back in for UD. First shot by Brooke Kreiser is good. 21 black is Bixler. 42 white is Bixler. Or 40 white, I mean. Here's a second shot, didn't hit anything, and it will be UD ball. 48-27, and Miller will inbound the ball. I mean, I may have said UD ball, Tri-Valley ball, and a foul called on Brooke Kreiser. And that'll send Sullenberger to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Berger to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. Brooke picked up her 4th personal. And Sullenberger's first shot is good. Word checks out of the ball game now for UD as Daniels comes in for Upper Dauphin. And Sullenberger's second shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Brooke Kreiser, dumping it ahead quickly there for Jen Daniels. Jen working down that left wing side outside here for Brooke. Now back to Daniels. Over there for the Brookster. Now back out to Jen. Brooke again, dumping it inside for Bixler. Back outside, Jen Daniels has it. Now over there for Kreiser. Kreiser working it inside here for Bixler for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes off over there, and it's going to be, wow, wait a minute, saved inbounds by Tri-Valley. And back here comes Sullenberger with it, dropping it back for block. Now Sullenberger. Sullenberger will work it in on the left side, puts a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped around in there and controlled by Miller. Into the wing it goes. Sullenberger dumps it inside for Huffman for 2, and that wouldn't go. Rebound comes down to the other Bixler, and she is fouled by our Bixler. So Bixler will shoot for Tri-Valley, and the foul was on Andrea Bixler of Upper Dauphin. So she'll go to the line shooting 2 with 1:48 remaining here in the ball game. Or shooting a 1-and-1 make it. Here's Bixler's shot. It is no good. Rebound comes down to Andrea Bixler, who passes it back here for Bechtel. Bechtel for Jen Daniels. Jen over there for Kreiser. Now back to Daniels. 1:30 remaining. Here's Bechtel for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound, let's see, loose underneath there, picked up by Sullenberger. And she starts it back here with a head of steam. May go all the way with it. Nope, tries to bounce it across, but she's fouled. As she had Huffman waiting down there for a bounce pass, but I think Jen Daniels might have picked up the personal foul. She did, and our number 22 fouled their number 22, and their number 22 will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. And here's Sullenberger's first shot. And it is no good. Rebound comes down, and let's see, controlled in front by Miller. Miller pops one up, no good. Miller gets her own rebound, drops it back here for Sullenberger. Sullenberger looking for 3. That's off to the right, no good. And it's going to be saved back inside here now as Miller has it, dropping it back outside here for 3 from block, no good. Ball tipped around in there. Sullenberger back out to block, blocking, looking for 3 more. That won't go. Rebound finally controlled by Upper Dauphin as Daniels comes away with it. And they're going to say she carried the ball. 55 seconds remaining in the ball game. And Miller will inbound for the Bulldogs here for Sullenberger. Sullenberger dropping it inside here. Block for 2. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes off the fingertips of Wolfgang. Or no, of 30. Shot by Sullenberger. No good. Off to the right side it goes. Sullenberger with a return shot. Good. 48-30. 33 seconds left. Daniels harassed over there by Sullenberger. Knocked out of bounds. Jen will inbound the ball. Whoops, wait a minute. It's tipped away in air by Oxenrider, and Oxenrider and Rao fight for it. Goes off Amy, and Tri-Valley will inbound. Miller will inbound the ball. Here comes Sullenberger racing to the bucket for 2. It's good. Sullenberger for 2. 48-32. 18 seconds remaining. This is Potts. Quick pass up here for Bechtel. She is held by Sullenberger, and Amy will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Amy Bechtel at the line shooting a 1-and-1 as time winds down here. First shot by Amy is good. Nice shot. 49-32. Can Amy get a 50-point point here? Let's see. The answer to that's yes. 50-32 with 14 seconds remaining. Oh, here comes that Brusso, Cal. Brusso crossed the timeline. Trojans say, let her shoot. Shot put up, no good. Rebound to Brusso. Her second shot, no good. Rebound comes down Oxenrider. She fires a shot up, but she walked first. And she just kind of slung that one up there. And we've got 3 seconds remaining in the first home game victory for UD. There will be many more. Here's a shot taken at the buzzer. Oh, just off the rim by that Amy Bechtel. Amy gave it a go, and the Trojans come up with a big victory here today by 18 points over the Tri-Valley Bulldog in a non-league contest. But a good, solid victory for UDA. 50-32 is the final score, and that was a well-played ball game. Coach Shadle has got to be very, very pleased with the outcome here today. Everybody playing well. A couple of ball players picking up some early fouls, getting themselves into foul trouble. Brandy sat out, I think, the entire third quarter, most of it anyway. And still the Trojans hung in there well with this pretty darn good Tri-Valley Bulldog Ball Club. So we'll catch you later at the next Lady Trojan ball game. Good afternoon.